and how it balances ESG with creating shareholder value.
Nvidia is focused on advancing accelerated and AI computing and the people who build it. We invented accelerated computing to solve problems that normal computers can't. Our technology is revolutionizing computing and advancing humanity by accelerating progress in areas like healthcare, autonomous vehicles, and climate science, all while being incredibly energy efficient. The historical exponential trend of CPU scaling has ended. Increasing CPU performance, coupled with only moderate power and cost increases, is no more. Data centers are already about 1 to 2% of global electricity consumption and growing, and computing demand around the world is still increasing. This is not sustainable for operating budgets and our planet. Acceleration is the best way to reclaim power and achieve sustainability and net zero. For computing to be sustainable, data centers must accelerate every workload possible. Accelerated workloads can be orders of magnitude more energy efficient and cost effective. Nvidia pioneered accelerated computing and has built a large installed base and a rich ecosystem of developers and applications available everywhere. Accelerated computing is sustainable computing. And regarding our people, our employees are our greatest asset and play a key role in creating long-term value for our stakeholders. Nvidia's top 100 leaders have been with us for 15 years on average. Our top 1,000 leaders have been with Nvidia for over 12 years. Our attrition rate so far this year is exceptional at less than 4%. We created an environment for our people to do their life's work at Nvidia, deliver excellent pay, and take care of our families. We believe diverse teams with individuals representing innovation and excellence are the heart of our core values. We want Nvidia to attract individuals from a range of backgrounds who choose to stay here and build their careers over their lifetime. We seek the best talent and build teams that will continue to advance Nvidia's business.
Thank you. Next, we received a few questions on how Nvidia is approaching possible artificial intelligence regulation, including how it respects the power of artificial intelligence and how it will be involved in future AI guidelines.
AI is the greatest technology force of our time. Holds great promise to revolutionize industries and improve the human condition, and must be advanced safely and responsibly. AI is software technology delivered as a product or service. Like any product and service that affects people in society, we believe AI should be regulated. At Nvidia, we are committed to developing AI that is trustworthy and aligned to our values and principles and compliant with regulations of the industries we serve. For example, Nvidia is a world leader in AI computing for autonomous vehicles and robotics. Our AV system is designed with diversity and redundancy to achieve the highest level of safety and able to function properly and safely, even in the event of system malfunction or failures. In generative AI, we partnered with Adobe, Getty, and Shutterstock to offer text-to-image generative AI models that respect and protect the rights of artists and IP owners. Another example of our AI safety focus is a software toolkit we recently made available called NEMO Guardrails. This helps develop and deploy AI models that are accurate, appropriate, and on topic and secure. Advancing AI capability and safety must go hand in hand. We're dedicating to advancing AI on both fronts. We believe future regulation will instill confidence in the marketplace to adopt AI products and services, which in turn will help expand and grow the industry.
Next, can you talk about how we select the product markets we target, the types of products we sell, and our competitive advantage?
We choose to enable or participate in markets where accelerated and AI computing can lead to breakthroughs and advancements that otherwise would not be possible. Where a deeply challenging technical problem is far from being solved, and where, if solved, we can make a profound impact. Generative AI autonomous systems and robotics, computer-aided drug discovery, climate science, and digitalization of the world's heavy industries are all examples of deeply challenging problems and impactful opportunities. Each of these challenges require full-stack innovation and data-centered scale to edge computing expertise to solve, and the support of large ecosystems of partners and application developers that give our platform reach. If successful, we can make a significant market impact while building a strong competitive moat.
Thank you. We also received several questions regarding our capital allocation, with some stockholders asking if we will increase our dividend. We also received questions on whether we would consider splitting the stock again.
Our company generates a significant amount of cash. Allocation of our capital is a top priority. First and foremost, we invest in organic growth, as we have an excellent innovation engine and tremendous opportunity ahead of us. The vast majority of our investment is organic. We also consider M&A opportunities if it is a good strategic and cultural fit. Our acquisition of Mellanox is an excellent example of this. After investing in our business, a key capital allocation priority is share repurchases. During the last fiscal year, we repurchased 63 million shares for $10 billion. We have about $7 billion remaining in our current authorization through December 2023. We are committed to maintaining our dividend. With respect to the question on splitting our stock, we have split our stock 5 times since inception, most recently in 2021. We review this periodically and would consider a stock split if it is in the best interest of our shareholders.
And does Nvidia have any acquisition plans for the future?
We've historically invested in the business organically to drive long-term growth. We can also augment organic growth with M&A if it's a good strategic and cultural fit. For example, Mellanox, our largest acquisition to date, has been an unquestionable home run. The business has grown significantly since we acquired them and have been instrumental in our data center computing initiatives. And we expect a lot more growth in the future. We've also done a number of smaller M&A transactions over the last few years. These have helped us with key engineering and technical talent or vertical domain expertise to augment our platforms with key technologies and capabilities. We take a disciplined approach when it comes to M&A, guided by these criteria.
Could you speak to the company's compensation philosophy with respect to cash, equity, and benefits? How did Nvidia determine its equity granting guidelines for employees, executives, and directors? Is the company focused on stock repurchases to offset employee equity issuances?
Nvidia is building a one-of-a-kind company that invents the future, builds amazing technologies, and strives to achieve the highest level of craft. To achieve this vision, we must attract and retain a high-caliber board, executive team, and employees while balancing our stockholders' interests. We believe that equity grants align our officers and board interests with stockholders, creating long-term value in the company. We aim to be a top-paying company to attract the world's best talent. For executives and officers and directors, we provide compensation which is competitive with market practices, aligns to stockholder interests, and for our executives and officers, includes at-risk equity pay to align compensation with company performance goals. Along with our annual review of compensation practices against our peers, we allow our stockholders to cast non-binding votes on our officers' compensation each year. Our directors and officers are required to meet stock ownership guidelines. We believe these ownership requirements display the confidence our directors and officers have in the company and align their interests with stockholders. More information on equity grants and holdings of our directors and officers can be found in our proxy statement. We're focused on repurchasing our stock to offset the dilution of employee equity issuances. As we discussed earlier during our Last fiscal year, we repurchased $10 billion in stock, and we have about $7 billion remaining in our repurchase authorization.
Our next question is, how do you think about board composition and the nomination process?
Our Nominating and Corporate Governance Committee strives to maintain an appropriate balance of tenure, professional experience, and a diversity of backgrounds, skills, and education on the board. Each year, NCGC, our Governance Committee, and Board review each director's individual performance and qualifications, including the director's past contributions, outside experiences and activities, and committee participation, and determine his or her experience and skills continue to add value to Nvidia and the board, given our current and future business models. The specific rationale for each director's nomination to our board is included following their respective biographies in our proxy statement. The committee and the board understand the importance of board refreshment. While the board benefits from the experience and institutional knowledge that our longer-serving directors bring, it has also brought in new perspectives and ideas through the appointment of 2 new directors since 2020. The board has regularly rotated memberships on and the chairman of its committees. We believe this helps to promote diversity of viewpoints on the board committees. Our longer tenure directors are familiar with our operations and business and help to oversee our activities in a variety of economic and competitive environments. Our newer directors have brought expertise in brand development and cybersecurity and familiarity with technology developments at leading academic institutions that are important to Nvidia as it develops new products and enters new markets. We have 3 women currently on our board and 3 members who are ethnically or racially diverse. The board continues to seek highly qualified women and individuals from underrepresented groups to include an initial pool of potential director nominees. We expect board diversity to increase before our 2024 meeting.
And what is Nvidia doing to prevent or minimize the possible theft of company ideas, strategies, and intellectual property?
We take intellectual property and data security seriously. We continuously monitor our systems and endpoints for internal and external threats. Our teams are required to operate within industry standard security controls to be resilient to unauthorized attack or access. Like many global companies, we face a constantly evolving and sophisticated threat environment. We partner with external parties to access and update our security measures to meet this challenge. We also file patent protection on our key technologies and regularly review our patent portfolio to strengthen our intellectual property protection.
Thank you, Jensen. We have now reached the time limit for the 2023 annual meeting, and our program has now concluded. A copy of this webcast will be available online on our website through June 22nd, 2024. We look forward to another great year at Nvidia. Thank you for attending and for your continued support of Nvidia. Our 2023 annual meeting is now closed.